A West Des Moines 3-year-old's birthday party turned terrifying in a matter of seconds last weekend. The family says an accident at the home ended with first responders filling their street. Tonight, they share what happened and what people can do to avoid something similar.
Happy birthday to you.
The sound of voices singing a celebratory song turned to cries filled with fear as the deck at the Lafredo home crashed down.
The kids were crying and we all were screaming, you know, oh my gosh, what do we do?
Hillary and Tony Lafredo say they had around 20 of their family and friends over to celebrate their 3-year-old son's birthday.
He kept asking about his cake all morning, all day. He was so excited for his cake.
A blue cake with red sprinkles for Spider-Man that he never got to eat.
There were some people down trapped between the deck and the house, and the grill was on top of them. And we were passing the kids from person to person up through the house to get them safe because we weren't sure when the other part of the deck was going to fall and collapse.
The deck never fully collapsed, but its current state shows the extent of the fall.
Oh my God.
And we just had people screaming because we did not know. They were just hurt.
People who were inside the Lafredo's home when the partial collapse occurred dialed 911.
It was a very scary situation, but they were giving information to our dispatchers who were working the call. They upgraded this from a structural collapse to what is called a mass casualty incident, level 1. That brings more fire trucks, that brings more ambulances, it brings more resources here.
West Des Moines Fire Marshal Mike Witzel says no one was trapped when first responders arrived, but they did check out some injuries.
I looked down at just under my knee, and it's just blood running down my leg, and I'm like, oh, great. Obviously, it could have been way worse. Very fortunate. That was the only thing that really, had blood or stitched up.
The Lafredos say this week contractors took a look at the deck of the home they bought back in 2019.
The previous homeowners hired a local contractor to put this deck up with the roof that is over it, and apparently some corners were cut, some things were forgot.
While not a common incident, Witzel says there are some questions and steps people can ask themselves to avoid this.
How old is your deck? Do you have rotted boards that are on there? Have you had your deck inspected? If you've moved into a newer home or a home that maybe somebody had previously, you might just want to have somebody take a look at things like that.
As for the Lafredo's 3-year-old son, his birthday wasn't completely ruined.
We rushed out to the store and just bought a cake. We sang happy birthday to him. Not here. We went to Spare Time and did it and sang happy birthday to him. And he was so excited. All he cared about was the cake.